All right, Shalom Israel. As you can see, we in the news. And before we begin, like always, all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Honor to all the brethren out here doing the work in the will of the Father in truth and sincerity. And we're here at VOA. And the title of this article is Expansion, De-Dollarization on Agenda as South Africa hosts BRICS, dated August 18th, 2023. So we already know what this is all about. This is all about overthrowing the petrodollar, removing this fiat currency, this worthless paper that y'all know is the American dollar. And basically the BRICS bringing in their own money, which once again, according to sources, it will be backed by gold, and it will take $55 to make one brick. So you got to keep in mind you have over 40 nations that's wanting to also join the BRICS, and they all down with overthrowing the dollar. So, hey, another nail in this economy coffin, man. So, yeah, shit is going to get real around here, man. 2024 is going to be a year to never forget, man. It's going to be a lot of shit going down in 2024, man. Hell, before we even get out of 2023, it's going to be a lot of shit going down, man. Shit about to get real activated out here, man. In the next couple months. So moving on to the next article. This GBR, title of the article, Housing Market 2023. As rents and evictions rise, more cities are debating rent control, dated August 21st, 2023. So basically what this is talking about is how you got a lot of people starting to be evicted out their homes. You got a lot of apartments raising the rates of staying in the apartments. So they're trying to basically bring in a solution. So once again, they cause the chaos, and then they bring in the solution, right? And as you can see, you got this company right here, and it's and it's crazy that this article is talking about houses and apartments, and then they have this company sitting right up top called Vanguard. Now you got to always remember these two companies, man, Vanguard and BlackRock. These two companies been going around buying all type of real estate and all type of apartments. And these companies are basically backed by the Fed, man. So these are the companies that, once again, when you people get kicked out your homes and you have nowhere to go, they're going to be the ones coming with the solution and telling you that if you do this, and if you do this, and if you do this, you can stay here. The same thing with the universal basic income. All right. With all the people that's soon to be fired, soon to be laid off. All right. And unable to continue to make way in this damn collapse of this bullshit ass society that y'all know is America. They bring in the chaos, and then they're gonna bring the order, the solution. And that order and that solution is gonna be that universal basic income. All right, the CBDC, which that CBDC shall go and come to you in the form of you just downloading it on your phone, but eventually it will turn into the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. All right. Hopefully my video don't get cut for saying that, but it is what it is, man. So this is what's in the news. I kept it kind of short today, man. Time be flying, man. You know what I'm saying? I get off work, hit the gym, and then still got to try to make a video, man. Time be flying. But hey, it is what it is, man. The Most High is speeding up time like he said it would. So that's in the news. But before we finish with in the news, we're gonna get into this video. So we're going to watch this video. It's going to talk about more of the economic turmoil that's hitting this place. And then after that, you already know we got to hit the scriptures.
Your pennies, because unfortunately the economic outlook is going to get worse before it gets better. Longer term, I do think with a recession, you will get lower prices, which is actually going to crush many companies' earnings and further dovetail into more and more unemployment. So being conservative, careful with your credit cards, Credit card interest rates are egregiously high at over 20%. And obviously, that's going to be an issue as the unemployment rate goes up. You're going to see more and more problems. But just really be careful in your spending. It is a time to hunker down and to try to maintain your savings rather get further into debt, which I know is difficult for many people, but it is going to get harder before it gets better. Inflation is probably the biggest hurdle. It's not just here in the United States. There's a cost of living crisis in Europe, also. So first would be inflation, and second, I would have to pull forward, to have government debt. Federal government debt as a share of GDP at basically 100%. It's not currently viewed as a short-term crisis, but I think longer term it is. We are going to have to do some major fiscal reform. It's not tax receipts that are the problem. Tax receipts are actually very, very high relative to economic activity. The problem is government spending. Government, and it's not just defense spending. It's not just interest expense. It's the whole bucket, particularly entitlements. And unfortunately, at some point, we've entitled way too many people by putting in place way too aggressive entitlement programs in this country around COVID. And it's keeping people out of the workforce. And so we really need to have major budget reform. But unfortunately, I'm going to be more specific. We really need to have major government spending reform. I don't think we need to raise taxes. I would not be an advocate for raising taxes. It has to really be on the spending side. But there's no sign that that's going to happen. I think only Wall Street and Washington look at the rate of change in inflation. And it has slowed if you look at the rate of change. But the price levels are still egregiously high. Let me give you an example. Soup prices are 30% higher than they were pre-COVID. You have similar trends in a lot of food products. It's not just restaurants that have raised prices significantly. It's also in the grocery store, which is creating, I would agree, a cost of living crisis for many individuals in the country today. And so I think price levels are underappreciated as still egregiously high. And that in order to really get those down, unfortunately, it classically does take an outright decline in economic activity or a recession. So I think consumers have every right to be protesting these higher prices. You are increasingly seeing consumers trade down, buy less within grocery stores as a result of that. And it's actually quite a difficult dilemma. On one hand, if you have a recession, that means the unemployment rate goes up. And indeed, that's going to put even more pressure on everybody. It's not just going to be low-income workers that are going to get laid off. It will be across the board. But we are better to take that short-term hit to crunch these price levels back down to normal, so when we can come out of the recession, you can actually have a healthier, sustained economic cycle.
All right, so let me say this before we get into the scriptures, because as you can see, the woman was already warning about more unemployment coming. And hey, once again, man, like I've been telling y'all for the longest. Well, I'm not gonna say been telling y'all for the longest because my last TikTok had got they crisped it, you know what I'm saying? They took it down. So this is another TikTok right here. This one right here, which I got like one more strike and they're gonna take this one down too. So who knows how long this one gonna last. But anyway, to the point at hand, like I've been stating, hey, it's gonna be massive layoffs and unemployment, man. And y'all truly ain't understanding the magnitude of the numbers that's gonna be laid off and no jobs, man. Like literally, like the scriptures say, man, there's gonna be no jobs that neither head nor tail nor brush or rush can do, man. All right, meaning up to you high wage money makers to you low end money makers. Like there's gonna literally be no work, man. Like that's what's coming, man. People have no idea or clue how crazy this shit finna get, man. So as she's talking about the unemployment, yeah, it's gonna get crazy, man. And one of the main reasons what's gonna make it get so crazy is when they bring back these lockdowns, all right? Because this government, this economy is in a no-win situation. There's nothing they could do, man. That's why the scriptures say Babylon the Great has fallen, has fallen. If so we would be, how it go? If so, she would be healed, but she is not healed. Hey, there's nothing that they could do to heal this place, man. Nothing. There's no ointment. All right, no icy hot, no being gay, no tiger balm. There's no type of ointment. All right, quantitative easing, stimulus packages, tax hikes. None of that shit is gonna save this. This place is over with, man. It's a wrap, man. So when they bring in these lockdowns, due to you people protesting and marching in the streets, because that's what they're gonna do. They ain't finna have you people out there for too long protesting in the streets, but this is what's gonna cause the sedition. All right, because they're gonna bring in lockdowns when you people finally realize this shit is over with, and when you get to marching in the streets, in order to get you off the streets and to just totally bring in the collapse of these small businesses and these restaurants, all right, that's not backed by the Fed. If you're not backed by the Fed, your company is gone. It's that simple, man. All right. If you're not a corporate company, it's a wrap for you, man. You could kiss your damn company goodbye, man. So when they bring in these next lockdowns, when you people finally start to understand what's going on and you get to the streets and get to marching, and then they bring in the lockdowns because they don't really want y'all out there marching. But once again, this is gonna bring in sedition where people ain't gonna listen to the government no more, and they're just gonna be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, they're gonna lock down all these different businesses where they can't open, and they gonna go under, man. So it's just gonna add more fuel to the fire, man. So shit's gonna get crazy, and then at the same time, they gonna bring in the government cuts. So once again, they gonna lock down. They gonna lock down the cities, but also they're gonna bring a government shutdown. And like I said, it won't last that long. It may last maybe 1 to 3 weeks, but then they finally gonna come up with a plan, and that plan is gonna be to cut government spending. But where they're gonna cut government spending is what most people are living off of nowadays, which is your food stamps, your WIC, your Section 8, your Medicaid, Medicare. All that's gonna get sliced and diced, man. And that's just gonna put more fuel to the fire, man. More people struggling, man. And once again, all this is plotted, planned, and schemed up, man. They running they play, man. It's as simple as that, man. All right. They bring in the chaos, and they're gonna have that solution, that order. All right. So order out of chaos, man. That's their motto. So anyway, let's get into the scriptures, man. I don't want to make this too long, man. It's already getting kind of late, and I got to be up early in the morning. So, hey, the 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. You see that, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American? Do you see what's coming here, man? Did you hear the scriptures? Do you need me to say it any louder? Do you need me to put more videos, more news articles to show you where this is all headed? Once again, man, listen up. It said, for many great miseries, man. That's what's coming here, man. Great miseries, man. Pain, adversity, distress, tribulation, however you want to call it, man. That's what's coming here, man. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, man. In the world. In the world. So no matter where you go, man. All right. No matter where you go. In the world, man. Not in one city, not one town, not one state, country. No, in the world, man. Yeah. Worldwide. Once again, the global market, the global economy is just that. It's global, man. So everything is connected. So if you see a problem in China, guess what? It's gonna come to America. If you see a problem in Europe, guess what? It's gonna come to America. If you see a problem in South America, guess what? It's gonna come to America. Why? Because this is a global market. This is a global economy. Everything is connected, man. All right. Everything is connected. Why? Because this is them forming their what? Their one world government, man. So everything is connected, man. So many great miseries is to come, man. And why are these great miseries coming, man? Because the pride of you people, man. You people are very proudful out here, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, 2/3 of you, you can't get rights. You hard heads. All right, you disobedient children. You out here walking as the damn heathen and great pride, man. So since you people want to be proudful as hell, the Most High got to put his foot up y'all ass, man. And this is where we headed to, man. You headed to the great ass kicking, man. This is the times that this is where we going. All right. Whether you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans understand it, believe it or not, man. All right. Once again, you are living in a movie, man. And the movie is going to go how the writer, how the director and the producer stated it would go, man. And who is the writer and the producer and the director? Yeah, you guessed right, man. Yahweh, man. Or who you instantly call the Most High, the Heavenly Father. All right, God, those are just titles. His name is Yahweh. And his son, who you instantly call Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai, man. Which he's soon to make his return with the angelic forces, man. And what you people instantly call UFOs, which are the chariots of Israel, the chariots of God, man. And when he show up, he gonna put, and when he show up, he gonna be putting his foot up people's asses too, man. All right, he coming back killing shit, man. So yeah, great miseries are about to happen out here, man. Verse 51. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. So this is what you're supposed to be doing, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. You're supposed to be understanding what's going on, man. And the only way you're going to understand what's going on is by listening to the prophets, man. All right, the men such as myself, all right, that know how to break these scriptures down, man. All right, that will give you the 100% truth, man. No adding, no taking away, man. You're going to find that at Great Millstone, man. That's where you're going to find it at, man. At Great Millstone, GMS, and the men that teach like unto us, man. All right. And once again, you always going to know who we are, because before we speak, we always going to say all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. You will always hear that, man. That's when you know you in the home of the truth, man. That's when you know you about to receive the 100% truth, man. No adding and no taking away from the scriptures, man. All right, when we ain't gonna give a damn about you damn people feelings or what you got to say about how we come with the word, man. All right, cause we speak the real, man. It's that simple, man. So you supposed to be aligning yourself, seeking the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures through the prophets, and be around such that's doing the same, man. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Verse 52. For unto you is paradise opened. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is built, and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. And this is what you get when you get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. All right. You standing in the line to get entry into paradise, man. All right, the kingdom of heaven, man. This is the tree of life, man. You don't want to see death? Hey, man, get in line. All right. Hey, the doors are open. You listen. Hey, you listening to the music. We piping the music unto you. You hear the band. Yeah, the band is playing, man. The doors, the wedding is getting ready to start, man. You hear the music? Come on in, man. Don't be shy. All right. The time is come to is the time to come is prepared, man. So now it's time for you to prepare, man. All right, get yourself together. Get yourself corrected, rebuked. All right, become that new man, woman, child in the spirit, man. All right, doing the will of the Father, man. Doing thus says Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, man. Not this says man, but doing what the scriptures tell you to do, man. And doing it to the best of your ability. All right. And then once you do that, this is how you're going to get that rest, man. Now your mind is going to be at rest, man. Because you're going to fully understand what's going on, man. You think my mind is running 100 miles per hour right now? Hell no, man. I'm happy as fuck when I see this shit going on. Because I know what's to come, man. I know the kingdom of heaven is to come, man. I know we about to get in rulership, man. The faster this place go down, the faster we get back in rulership and we get our rest, man. We get our true reparations, man. We get our true 40 acres and a mule, man. So yeah, hey man, you get great rest when you get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Hey, rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. Yeah, this is perfect goodness and wisdom, man. Everything that you learn, this truth, what it speaks about is goodness, man. Good for who? Good for us and terrible for them, man. And when I say them, I'm talking about these heathens, man. If you're not a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American according to your father, all right? Once again, if you're not a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American according to your father or according to your father's father, then you are them. You are a heathen, man. All right? So it's terrible news for you, man. Because you're about to have to pay for your forefathers' iniquities, man. This is what you other nations are about to pay for, man. For what your forefathers did, man. The scriptures say what? Prepare slaughter for the iniquity of their fathers, man. Yeah. You about to have to pay for it, man. So I'm gonna get where I want to go, man. Because once again, I don't want to make this too long. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 16 real quick. I want to make a point to you so-called hard-headed Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. I think it's down in verse 40 where I want to be at. No, that's not what I wanted. But it's somewhere in here. Hold on. Man, I always be wanting the scripture and I could never fully remember where it's at, but I know it's in this chapter. Anyway, we ain't gonna worry about it. We'll just start at verse 39. This 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. That's what's to come, man. All right, man. What the hell? All right. So that's what's to come. All right. These plagues are about to hit this earth, man. Hell, they already hitting the earth, man. All right. And it said the world, man. Once again, the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it, man. So that's what's coming, man. All right. Once again, what's coming? Pain, adversity, misery. All right. Distress, tribulation. Hey, you people about to be confused out here, man. You about to be demoralized, perplexed, bewildered, man. Like all these things are about to happen, man, to take place, man. Because once again, everything that you people done work for, you about to find out that you did it all in vain, man. All right. Everything that you work for, you finna find out that you did it all in vain, man. You about to lose it all, man. So it's about to be a bunch of mourning and sorrow out here, man. Verse 40. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. Yeah, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you supposed to be ready. Hey, you supposed to be ready in your mind for the battle, man. It's about to be some real ass shit going on out here, man. You supposed to be ready in your mind for the battle, man. And the only way you're going to be able to ready your mind for the battle is to understand these prophecies, man. And to think upon these prophecies and understand the harsh times that you're about to have to live through, man. And the only way you're going to make it through is through Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Bahashem meaning in the name, all right? So that's the only way, man. So you're supposed to be making yourself ready to the battle, man. And those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So that's how real it's going to get, man. It's going to get so, hey, shit's going to get so crazy out here that you're going to have to be pilgrims on the earth, man. All right, what is a pilgrim? It's a traveler, a wanderer, a drifter. All right, somebody that don't have a home. One day you here, the next day you in another spot. The day after that you in another spot. That's how it's gonna be, man. Yeah, it's gonna get real like that. You ain't gonna have a so-called home, man. Once again, Ecclesiastes chapter 12 tell you what? The mourners shall go about the streets, man. Soon come, you ain't gonna have a home. Verse 41. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. You see that? So this is how you got to be, man. All right, you gotta put in your mind that everything that you got, you gonna lose it. All right. Hey, matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that. You gotta put in your mind that everything that you got, you gonna lose, man. That's why the scripture say, "He that shall lose his life for my sake, shall save his life," man. Let me get that real fast. Let's get that. Hold on. It's Matthew chapter 16. Come on, man. Let's go. Chapter 16, verse 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. You see that? So if you want to save your life, you got to have that mind frame that everything that you got, you're going to lose. That's what we damn. Can't even fucking talk. That's what we were just reading. All right. That's what we were just reading about, man. All right. You got to be as though you have not. You know what I'm saying? For whosoever will lose his life for whoever will save his life shall lose it. And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. You see that? So if you want to make it, you're going to have to, the things that you got, the things that you know done acquired, you're going to have to understand and know that, hey, one day I ain't going to have none of this shit. But at least I got what? But at least I got this wisdom, knowledge. But at least I got this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right? Because that's what's going to help us make it through, man. So hopefully this lesson was edifying, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Sorry if, normally I'd be all turned up and lit. But, man, listen, man, I'm tired, man. So with that, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders at Great Millstone.